Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on linear programming. You may remember working with linear graphs in your earlier studies. Today, we will study graphs that have linear inequalities. There is much to cover, students, so let us begin. First, let us see what we can remember with a quick activity. What is the slope of L if point P is at 4 by -6 and point Q is at -4 by 8? Are you ready, students? Please try this now.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. I am sure you had no trouble solving this problem. Finding the right answer is a matter of substituting the right values in the right locations in your equation. First, we apply the general equation for slope. M is equal to delta y over delta x, which is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Thus, M is equal to 8 minus -6 over -4 minus 4. This can be further simplified to 14 over -8. Your final answer should be slope equals -7 over 4. If you answered correctly, you are off to a great start. Let us discuss a few more concepts we have previously applied that will be useful in your studies. Remember that if a line has slope and passes through a coordinate point that is not at the origin point, then the point-slope form equation of the line is represented as follows. Y minus y1 is equal to slope times x minus x1. When the line passes through the origin point, the equation is simply y equals mx. If y-intercepts with a line with slope m is b, its equation is y equals slope times x plus b. If m equals o, then equation of the line will be y equals b. To graph a line, 2 points are required. Take, for example, the equation y equals 2x plus 1. The first point we can use is 0, 1, the y-intercept. To find another point, pick any x value. Say x equals 3. Then the y-coordinate would be 7. The new coordinate is 3, 7. Plot both points 0, 1 and 3, 7 and join them to get the graph of the line. A line parallel to this line will have the same slope, but a different y-intercept. For example, y equals 2x minus 3. Any equation of the line can be expressed as ax plus by equals c, where a, b, and c are real numbers. Variables a and b cannot equal 0 in this instance. This equation of the line is essential to finding graphical solutions of systems of linear inequalities. In essence, this equation divides a graph into 2 distinct planes, and each of these regions is called a half-plane. A system of linear inequalities is a collection of 2 or more linear inequalities to be solved simultaneously. A graphical solution of a system of linear inequalities is the graph of all ordered pairs that satisfy all the inequalities. This is found by resolving the solution region of a graph. The solution region is the point at which 2 half-planes intersect, creating an overlapping planar space. If the line is vertical, meaning x equals a, then the plane is divided into left and right half-planes. If x is less than the value of a, then the point is to the left of the line. This means that the graph of inequality in this example is the half-plane to the left side of the line. Alternatively, if the value of x is greater than a, the graph of inequality is the half plane on the right side of the line. In the graph on the left, x is equal to or less than 2. As such, because the coordinate is within the left half plane, the line is indicated in bold. In the graph on the right, x is greater than 2, so the border of the right half plane on the graph is drawn with a dotted line. This indicates that the number 2 itself is not in the right half plane. Let us do an activity to find the graphical solution of a system of linear inequalities. We are attempting to find the solution region of the graph. If x plus y is equal to or greater than 5, and 2 times x minus y is equal to or greater than 0, can you find the solution region? Try to do this now, please.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. Was this a difficult question for you? Be sure to compare your answers with those of your classmates. If you calculated the answer correctly, you will have found the intersection of the two regions at 5 over 3 by 10 over 3. This means all coordinates in this field are in the solution region. Because x and y are defined as greater than or equal to, we know the coordinates will only be numbers higher than our coordinate value, and thus will be to the right of the line. If this was your answer, great work. We have time for one last activity, students. Find the solution region of the equation y is greater than 2 and x plus y is greater than 3.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. If you answered correctly, you will have found the intersection of the two lines at 1, 2. That means all coordinates in the field are in the solution region. Because x and y are defined as greater than, we know the coordinates will only be numbers higher than our coordinate value, and thus to the right of the line. If this was your answer, great work. Students, today we have introduced graphical solutions for systems of linear inequalities. We also revisited some important linear equations we will need to proceed in our studies. I hope this has been informative. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.